yeah, yeah. We've been drifting, but I still feel you. I've been running on empty, drowning in days. Told myself you were good while I drifted away. Paying these dues, keeping my head down. Thought stepping back was the way love stayed around. But I see the distance, yeah, I feel the regret. We used to talk about everything, now it's just less. I thought being strong meant holding it in, but silence just pushed you away again. Life shut me down and I let it stay. Didn't know space could cut this way. We're feeling each other but missing the touch. Talking in echoes, not saying enough. I need your presence, you need my hand. Let's learn to love again. To understand, I was waving from the ground while you drifted away. Looking for the parent and I prayed for each day. I needed your words, not just money and plans. I need your arms, not papers in my hands. You figured I was older, like money went away, but I still wanted you showing up the same way. I picked up your distance, learned how to pretend. Now we're stuck with memories instead of a man. Yeah, I scrolled through the pictures, sad where we stayed. Wondered if care and attention separate. I wanted you real, not a voice through the phone. Wanted your presence, not feeling alone. Somebody speak first, no matter who starts. The silence is heavy, it's pulling apart. Sit at the table, no front, no mask. Say what you mean, no need to ask. Lay it out raw, let the truth unfold. Nothing can heal if it stays untold. Don't stop for time and don't wait for signs. Say I miss us while we still got time. So we'll feel each other touch. Talking in echoes, not saying enough. I need your presence, you need my hand. Let's learn to love again. To understand, yeah, we drifted, we fell out of range, but I still feel your name running through my veins. This isn't the end, we can carve out a way, but the first words gotta get spoken today.
Every war leaves behind something. That something could be the kind of thing that sits after years of noise and loss and motion. When the shouting stops and the work slows down, what remains is the ache, the pain. The body may still be standing, but the spirit carries the bruises. And that's the aftermath. It's where the hardest work begins. Rebuilding the soul of a people. It's about learning how to live again with awareness instead of fear. The scars are going to stay, baby, but they become reminders and not prisons. Healing after a long fight means learning to trust again after years of watching your back. The spiritual aftermath demands that we learn as we learn resistance. We must now rebuild, rest, and be restored. A people who never rest, never grieve, never rejoice, while eventually they forget what they're fighting for. The war may have changed us, but the aftermath is where we decide what parts of ourselves we reclaim. Winning the fight is only half the story. The real victory is learning how to live whole again. Welcome to Blended Healing. We are in the last phase of spiritual warfare. How do we rebuild the soul of a people? I'm here for it. Are you? This may be a trigger warning, because you know me, I'm going to give it to you rough, raw, and rugged. So if this is something that you really can't handle, the words that are coming out of my mouth, then you may want to catch this on a replay or get the abridged version of it when I post the shorts. Ashe? All right. I'll be right back after this. Get your mind right. Get ready. It's coming.
I was born with a fire kiss, tongue like truth, breathe like mist. I carry lifetimes in these hips and prayers inside my wrist. They said I'm too much, too wild, too free, but baby I was never meant to be. Quiet, tame, contained, I am so untamed.
Worlds become portals, and the soul. I'm Alicia Dion, and this is Soul. Let's begin. What is meant for you
I am
is
so
already in motion.
work, slowly.
Let's see where it leads.
Magic in my skin, healing while you hold me.
The cards are just
Say my name, feel the shift begin. Alicia Yeti, I'm so work within. So work within. I read stars with my fingertips, found heaven in the curve of my lips. My voice, a spell you can't forget. I bloom in shadows, no. I see your light, it don't dim mine. We're stars in.
Welcome back. Please like, share, and mostly subscribe to Alicia Dion. She's doing her thing with her morning sparks at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Tune in and get that morning spark. Everybody has room to start their day off on the right foot. Her link is in the chat. COC forever, baby. Let's continue. Let's talk about something that sounds like an oxymoron. Grief and gratitude. How do you breathe after that battle? I want you to see, feel, and imagine when the fighting quiets down, right? Grief is usually the first thing that shows up. It walks in real slow with questions. What now? What did all of that pain even build? You see, grief is the everything we lost. People, dreams, time, peace of mind. It's that weight of what we had to trade just to keep going. The space where healing begins to speak. In the rush to rebuild, people often skip that part. They make mistakes, thinking that being still, right, is something that we're not supposed to do. That moving forward fast will erase the pain and the aches. Grief does not work that way. Everybody has their own grief process, and it ain't up to you, it ain't up to me, and it ain't up to anybody else to tell anybody how long they should be grieving. Point blank, end of sentence, period, dot. Grief waits. It finds its way through the memories. But here's the thing. The real courage is sitting with it long enough to understand what's showing you. Think about that. Grief is showing you what remains. Grief is proof that something mattered to you to break you. There's a strange truth about grief you may or may not agree with. If you face it, it starts to open a door. That's when you're ready. When you're ready. Not before. Because gratitude born from grief is steady. It acknowledges every bruise and still stays. It may even say that I'm thankful I'm here. But when you're going through the process, that's the last thing that you say. There's a mix of sorrow and gratitude that creates perspective. It shines the light within. And it reminds us that pain and blessing can coexist. I don't know how. I haven't gotten there yet. But I believe in my heart that growth can come from the same soil as loss. I have lost so much in my life. That I don't know how to feel anymore. I'm so numb when it comes to death. It's like I turn a switch off on the inside. So I can't feel it. But I have to believe when I get to that point where I'm ready to face it, that gratitude can coexist and give me a perspective. When it comes to the communities, right? The work is collective. Because that means that you're not going through it by yourself. Every neighborhood, circle of families carry unspoken grief. It could be losing a job, loved ones gone way too soon. Opportunities are stolen, and memories are tied to struggle. Collective grief turns into freaking exhaustion when it's never named. But when people come together to mourn honestly, whether it's through music, telling a story of your loved ones, prayer, laughing at the good times, or even when you're quiet and you're just sitting there and they're just sitting there with you. something changes. The shared weight becomes a little lighter. We have those good days and we have those bad days. But that's when gratitude starts to take shape, because people realize they're still standing, breathing, and here together, going through that process, learning to breathe again after the battle is about moving with awareness. It's about knowing that every breath carries both memory and a possibility. Grief teaches you what was. Gratitude teaches you what still can be. Together, they restore balance. One cleans the wound, and the other fills it with strength. The war changed the landscape, but grief and gratitude changed the heart. They remind us that survival without reflection is just endurance. But survival with gratitude becomes transformation. How can that possibly be? You're alchemizing. You're taking a tragedy and turning it into something that can either benefit you or people who are going through the same thing. That's how. And that shit is hard. Because first you have to catch yourself to do that. And I repeat, and I will continue to repeat, when you are ready. Learning how to breathe after battle means honoring what's gone and blessing what remains. And we all don't feel like that. Not when you're in the midst of. But when you're ready, know that the blessing is preparing the soul for what's next. That was a rough one. Spiritual warfare will tear your ass up because it uses the things that you love against you. Some of us will fold, pause. A lot of us will fold when it comes to grief. A lot of us will. But I have faith that is unwavering, that when that time comes, you'll have the full strength of the divine and the council to get you through to what's ahead of you. And I believe that. I hate to do it to you, but I need to take a break right here because I need to take a break. I'll be right back.
I felt this before, and I can't afford to cry. I got work in the morning, I got bills, I got family ties. You'll play with the piece of me. I try not to reason. but I did try my best with you. I cut off all my hoes, that was just for you and I don't got the time. I'm doing it right. Self-love, self-care, selfish, baby. Self-love, self-care, I'm selfish as fuck right now. Right now, 'cause a nigga ain't gon' pay all these bills. They ain't about to climb me nowhere. I just don't got the time, 'cause y'all niggas ain't shit. Y'all niggas ain't shit, no. So I gotta put myself in the front. Know what I want and I gotta be fine by myself, alone with myself and I'm taking my time. I'm doing this right. Self-love, self-care,
Gratitude for the break. In the spiritual aftermath, rest is considered rebellion. Recovering that energy is power. We were raised to believe that slowing down was dangerous. Every voice around us said to keep going, stay useful. We were praised for how much we can handle. After enough years of pushing, you start to see what that mindset really cost. It drains your purpose until there's nothing left. Rest changes that. It's a full stop that reminds your body it belongs to itself. When a person stops moving long enough to think clearly, the truth comes forward. Trust and believe that. Our ancestors, right, knew how to reclaim time. They worked, they built. Pause is power. We are saying that our worth isn't measured by labor. Rest brings things back into focus. When everything slows, the truth gets loud. It's on the inside rattling your shit. Because all of that illusion and fake ass shit that you done told yourself, you started to believe your own damn hype. And then the truth all of a sudden slaps you right upside the damn head. And rest will make you do that, because rest is going to bring things back into focus. All of that shit that you've been avoiding. Then you're going to start noticing what feeds you and what drains you. The more you rest, the clearer the next step becomes. And there's control in that. That's something that is in your control. People who rest see things differently. They don't rush into the bullshit. They don't respond out of habit. They choose. A rested mind can't be easily shaped. Rest could look like sitting with your thoughts, walking with no destination, staying home when the world expects you to show up. It's any act that reminds you that your time is yours again. Communities need that same rhythm. Nothing healthy grows in constant motion. Leaders, families, and movements all need cycles that include recovery. Building something lasting means creating space for pause and reflection. Rest is the reset that gives meaning to the next move. It's where power gathers again before it acts. We stop being driven and start living from intention. That's the rebellion against the war, spiritual warfare. It's all intention driven. Refusing to be drained and calling your energy back home. And you want to know something else? Do you know that joy is resistance? That remembering how to feel alive again is resistance to spiritual warfare. When a people have lived through long seasons of pressure, even happiness starts to feel suspicious. You know that feeling like when shit gets start going real good and you're like, hold on. Wait a minute. When is the other shoe gonna drop? That's because you forgot what ease feels like. You move through the days waiting for something to go wrong and guarding against peace as if it's a setup. I get it. I do. But that reaction is the residue of pain. When we sing and cook and build and love and gather or play, we are rewriting what the oppression tried to erase. It's like throwing salt at bad spirits. It's like saying, Satan, get thee behind me. That's what that is. Communities need that reminder sometimes. Spaces built only around struggle will eventually drain the people who fill them. When they say the struggle is real, the struggle is real if you keep your mindset in struggle. You got to move with intention to get that shit out your head. It ain't easy, but it's doable. A healthy movement includes room to celebrate, to laugh, to eat, to rest, to dance. They remind everyone what the fight was for in the first place. The right to live freely, feel fully and to build without fear. It's your mindset. Get out the damn dog. Get your ass out of the bed. You lingering there, it's just feeding the flame. I don't care if you just swing your legs over the side of the bed. Something that you ain't done in a minute. That's progress right there. That's a step towards the right to live free. Joy also teaches balance. It keeps the spirit from hardening. People become lighter in how they treat each other, more generous with patience, and more rooted in purpose. Joy doesn't erase what happened. It reclaims what was stolen. Your joy was stolen. And the sooner you accept that, then you're on the road to reclamation. Joy doesn't erase it. But when people choose to laugh after a long period of time, it could be centuries of being told not to, it sounds like its own form of resistance. The goal is to make space for it to exist naturally. It's proof that the spirit still knows how to rise. Every laugh, a shared meal, a bit of creativity is a declaration. We made it this far, and we're not done living yet. That's resistance in its purest form. You got it? I'm going to take a little break here, and then we're going to come back and wrap this up, all right? This one was a tough one, but I know you're getting it because you have to believe that rebuilding the soul of a people is something that we all have to take part in. You got to get your power back. Take it back from each and every one that stole it from you. Even if you would trick them to believing that you gave it to them. You were tricked into giving your power away. And it's okay. No harm, no foul, no judgment zone here. But you need to catch your life more now than ever. Get your life together. Get it, your life together and call your power back.
She wrote it in the rhythm of the trees. Talk sweet, pour, calm like teas. Queen cows with the herbs that speak. She the balance when your soul feel weak. From plan to place, she walk with grace. Tinctures that kiss you into place. This ain't a trend, this ancient flow. She don't heal you, she helps you grow, yeah. She dropped that lemon balm in the brew. Talk to the leaves like they kinfolk too. From seed to sip, it's alignment work. Holistic hands, love laced in dirt. Queen Kells, that soul on the rise. She don't sell dreams, she real with the vibe. vibes. Got jars on the shelf like blessings in glass, reminding your spirit to slow down fast. No rush, just rhythm. She the pause in the system, where the world wanna numb, she say feel. That's the kind of magic that heals for real. In the rhythm of the trees, talk sweet, pour, calm like teas. Queen Kells with the herbs that speak. She the balance when your soul feel weak. From plant to plate, she walk with grace. Tinctures that kiss you into place. This ain't a trend, it's ancient flow. She don't heal you, she helps you grow.
Holistic Royalty by Kells. It's doing big things, man. She got her 50 so she can go outside and show you how that garden grows. You feel me? How to eat right, how to grow the right things. Them tinctures that she puts together is doing wonders for people. I'm going to push her a little harder for her to start giving it out and passing it along so everybody can benefit. I'll apply a little pressure. I kind of know the person. But anyway, please like, share, and subscribe to Queen Kells. Holistic Royalty by Kells. Her link is in the chat. Well, we did a lot here because this was part 6 of spiritual warfare. This is when you return. Congratulations. You made it through. And if you need to go back and listen to any part of this to get your ass in motion, by all means, I will be creating a folder just for spiritual warfare. And you'll be able to listen to them back to back to back. Everything that we have done has been about remembering who we are when the bullshit fades. The fight was never just out there. It was in our habits, our thinking, our relationships with one another. This rebuilding is how we treat each other and how we decide what deserves our time. At some point, the war talk has to end. It has to end. The people have to live. So when the next storm comes, and trust me, it will, we'll already know what to do. We're not going to panic. We're going to stand how our elders stood, centered and ready and sure. Because we finally understand that restoration is a way of living. And that's how the story closes, by refusing to end. You did good. You did real good. Spiritual warfare has been around since the age of the flood. Because we have awakened our mind and our hearts and our renewal with the divine, we see it more prevalent and feel it. Even those who are not even dedicated to any type of spirituality or any religious dogma feels it. The energy all around us. Guard yourself. Don't take it for granted that you are protected by the divine every day. Give gratitude for still standing. Hell, some of us don't even want that. Some of us are ready to check out, and that's keeping it a buck. We have those days. but it's when you recover or you tap on somebody's shoulder and say, yo, sis, yo, bruh, I'm here for you, man. Even if I just got to sit with you and we just don't say a word. I'm lending my energy to you. I got enough for the both of us. Because my God restores tenfold. And you got to remember that. If anything else, I offer that to you. And that's it and that's all. I'm done. I'm done here. I'll be around. You know, you see me floating around and dropping into this chat, that chat, different platforms. I pop in. I'm around. You can always find me. And if you don't see me in these YouTube streets or Instagram or TikTok or over in Twitch or wherever I go, rest assured, I'm a phone call away. Yo, you can even hit the damn website. I'm building on it almost on a daily basis because you know I got to get it right. Because I wanted to have the maximum benefit for the collective. Ashe? All right. I'm done. Be well, stay safe. Stay safe. Stay safe. Be a good friend. Be a good neighbor. Uplift your community. If you have the knowledge, teach them. Knowledge without sharing dies. All right. I'm done preaching. Please forgive me if I hurt your feelings. But it needed to be said. Me love you long time. Peace.
Pieces in a shining light. No rush, no race, we move in time. Every voice a color in the grand design. Every soul has a place. Every dream has a home. Together we're stronger, never alone. We've got that golden flow. Love in the rhythm everywhere we go. No competition, only space to grow. COC, yeah, the world gon' know. We got that golden flow. Love in the rhythm everywhere we go. No competition, only space to grow. COC, yeah, the world gon' know. From the roots to the skies, we're rising high. Building bridges wide, let the truth untie. Energy, electric, hearts insane. Pour it in the circle, we all drain. Every soul has a place. Every dream has a home. Together we're stronger, never alone. Skin like velvet, oils got me blessed. Every drop a ritual, every move finesse. Candles lit steady, aura set high. When I walk in the room, watch the envy go. Essentials only keep it real, no stress. Glow from the roots, yeah we shine, nothing less. Drip so divine, body magic in the
Yeah, they lit the sky like the world's on fire. Same old cry, same tired choir. I ran through the night with a cape on tight. Thought they wanted change, nah, just another fight. Cliff up ahead, seen it all before. Same sad story, same revolving door. Run to the rescue, patch up the pain. Next day comes, they do it again. Stop mid-stride, heart went cold. This hero life done got too old. Flip that switch, let the signal die. Laid down the cape, didn't say goodbye. Gave them the tools, gave game, gave rope. They ain't want work, just drama and hope. I saved a storm, it was killing my peace. So I turned my back, let the chaos cease.
You kill the light, save my life, that's the plan. No more fire drills on the man. If you want out, better learn to fight. 'Cause I'm done being hero every night. Yeah.
Save my life, let the sky go black. No more running through the flames, I ain't coming right back. You want change? Better stand and fight. 'Cause tonight I'm done, yeah, I'm killing that light. Save my life, let the sky go black. No more running through the flames, I ain't coming right back. You want change? Better stand and fight. 'Cause tonight I'm done, yeah, I'm killing that light. No cape on my back, yeah, I walked through the rain. Cut ties with the drama, broke chains from the pain. They gon' call it cold, they gon' call it a sin. But I done saved the same world time and again. Now I'm choosing my peace, yeah, I'm guarding my space. No more sprinting through fires just to fall out of place. If the bridge keeps burning, let the ashes stay. I ain't dying on a hill, they keep building this way. Now the nights stay quiet, no lights in the sky. Ain't no call for a hero, no reason to fly. They can stand on their own, yeah, the tools been there. But they rather call me back just to prove I care. I done gave all the game, every map, every key. If they stay in the storm, that ain't on me. I'ma ride for my peace, keep my soul intact. Once the cape hit the ground, I ain't taking it back, never.